Hi, hello everyone. This is Harsha from Marshall Explorations and welcome back to our channel. So in this video tutorial, we are going to start ReactJS course. So ReactJS is a very popular framework if you are a student, if you are a professional, if you are an upcoming guy who is looking into your IT field. So ReactJS is a very popular framework to learn and it is very easy to learn. With some basic HTML and CSS knowledge, we can start learning ReactJS. And with the ReactJS, it is growing popularity by day and day and every day by day. So it has a lot of opportunities open and you will be having great. So it is always a wise choice to learn ReactJS in the beginning of the course. So without doing any wait, let's move into the agenda. So what we will be learning in this course and etc. So in this video tutorial, we are going to start with basic introduction to ReactJS, like what is ReactJS and how it is going to be, etc. And we are going to look at some prerequisites, that is nothing but what are the requirements we need to have, like what are the things we need to have or notice before starting this course. And we are also going to look at advantages of ReactJS. So without knowing any advantages of any framework or library, we are not going to learn. So we must know what are the advantages of having this library. So over more further technologies. And we are also going to see what we are going to learn in this course, and that is nothing but techniques. So moving to the introduction of ReactJS, React is a very simple, feature-rich, component-based JS library. It is used to develop from small landing page websites to the complex e-commerce website platforms. So before explaining this point, just to make a note. So this video will be completely about introduction and about advantages of React. So if you already know about it, you can skip this video and watch from the next video, so that it will be we will be directly entering into the architecture and codes. Okay. So coming to our introduction. So React is a very simple language. So it is a very simple library. So anyone with basic knowledge, even a newcomer can learn how to use it easily. In smaller time, you can learn a lot from that. And it is feature-rich content, so it has many features, a lot of features. It has components, it has states, it has props, it has data management, almost it has everything. And it only concentrates on the view architecture of the website. Like every website nowadays are following MVC, like model view controller architecture. Don't worry about this, but React only concentrate on the view structure, view pattern. So view is nothing but whatever we are seeing on our web process. Okay. So to make a note, React has been used in very vast applications. To name some, they have used it in Netflix, they have been used in Facebook, Instagram, and also many other things. If you go to learning platforms that use it in Kodak also. So it is a very vast language and it is used in almost all the websites. So initial version of React is used on May 2013, which is 0.3.0. It is actually not a complete version also. On 2013, the initial version was used by Facebook. And as of now, when I am teaching this course, the current version of React is 18.2.0. So when you are going to watch this video, there may be newer versions, but still these concepts work for almost every future version. There will be some add-ons, and when there is an add-on, I will be keeping on updating. So stay up to date and subscribe. And throughout this course, make sure to remember React is library or not a full-fledged framework like other JS techniques. So what this point actually means is React is actually a library. It is not a full-fledged framework. A framework means using a framework itself. We should be able to write the code. We should be able to do the routing. We should be able to develop all the websites. Okay, but actually, React is not a full-fledged framework. It is just a library. That means we can include it anywhere. We can include it in any website, and we can use the coding only for the particular page. It doesn't have some elements for routing. It doesn't have some elements for the page rules and page initialization. This type of things are not there. To make it simple, a library always requires a bundler. So it compiles our ReactJS code into HTML code to work. Okay, so it is a library. It is not a full-fledged framework. And for better career options, I also suggest to learn a framework as add-on. It will help you a lot in my career. But with React itself, there are many openings. So by learning React, you have a lot of opportunities in that. Next, moving to the prerequisites. So it is all about introduction. React is a very simple language. So we don't need to discuss about it, and because of its popularity, everyone knows what already. You are already in the in the web development field, you already knows about it. So it is very less to discuss about React. So moving on to the prerequisites, like what we need to learn React. So very strong HTML and CSS knowledge first. So if you don't have any HTML and CSS knowledge, please go and refer other tutorials and find the knowledge of HTML and CSS. Without having HTML and CSS knowledge, you cannot understand anything in React. So you should have a very strong knowledge in HTML and CSS. And you should have a basic JavaScript knowledge. So the basic JavaScript knowledge is enough, like if you know about document elements and document, like if you know about where object, those basic concepts are enough JavaScript knowledge. And absolutely you must have a ES6 features knowledge of that. So ES6 features is nothing but a newer version of JavaScript. You should have knowledge of it. Like some arrow functions are used, functions, etc. So you need to have some knowledge of ES6 features as well. Without having this knowledge, without having HTML, CSS and basic JS knowledge, it will be very difficult to learn the React. So if you are watching this for the first time, if you are into the web development for the first time, I request you to go and read some HTML, CSS and JS tutorials first. It will take less than 2 to 3 days for you, and you can come back later. And a TypeScript knowledge will be an added advantage. So if you don't have any TypeScript knowledge, that is okay. Even if you haven't heard about TypeScript also, that is completely fine. Don't worry about it. TypeScript is nothing but a superset of JavaScript. So TypeScript has some types, like in JavaScript you cannot declare any types. In TypeScript it is very basic. Don't worry about it. Even if you don't have, you can continue to learn. And having an existing knowledge of component based JS library of Embark will be a very good advantage for students. So the thing is, like if you already have some component based knowledge on component based architecture, you will easily learn the ReactJS. You don't need a very good amount of time. So I just need one time you can easily learn things, and you will find that ReactJS is lot more easier than what you have in the past. So if you don't have any existing knowledge on JS libraries, that is also completely fine. ReactJS is very easy and it is a beginner friendly language. You don't need to have any knowledge of it. Next, moving on to the advantage of React. So moving on to the advantages of React, React has multiple advantages. To make it simple, it is a very simple language. It is easy to learn. That are the strong advantages of React. But still it has a lot of advantages, lot of things to learn here. So the first advantage, absolutely it is easy to learn. Even a complete beginner who is new to the web field can learn the ReactJS by having basic understanding of HTML, CSS and JS. They can easily get into and learn the React. And easy to adopt and combine with any type of application. So with using only React, there are many applications. Only by using React they are developed. Enterprise applications, small scale applications, e-commerce applications, large scale applications. Almost every type of application can be developed by using the React system. And it is very easy to adopt the React. Like if you have an existing website which is made in HTML, or if you have made that website in Angular, or if you have made that website in Vue, or if you have combined it with PHP, anything. Whatever the web application you have, like I see in the past, you can just include their CDNs in your index files, like your HTML files, and combine the React with your web application. So React is very easy to learn, and it is very easy to combine with your existing applications. That is why it is becoming more and more popular. This is the biggest point why React is becoming more popular. So it has fastest way of development. Yes, since it is very easy to learn, most of the people become experts in very less time, and it will be very easy to develop. We have many extensions in VS Code, we have many extensions in extensions, we have many communities, we have many forms to our extension. Yes, and the development will take very less time. And since if you are looking for a fastest way of development or fastest way of converting your legacy application into modern application, React is the best solution. and it has a large and active community support. That means if you are stuck somewhere, you don't need to worry about it. You can just Google it, or you can go to the ReactJS forums, and you can find almost for every question you can find the answer. It has a very large community. If you are not finding the question also, if you post the answer, if you post your query, if you post your doubt, there are large people ready to help us contribute to your question to help you. Okay, that is the thing. And moving on to the index, like offering disadvantages and etc. The next thing we must know is index. So in the upcoming videos, we are going to see introduction, which is now the current video we have seen, and we are going to see installation process of React in the second chapter, and we are going to find the architecture of React. So architecture is nothing but how it is. So in both lesson we are going to initialization. So initialization is nothing but we are going to set up our complete new project and we are going to run our project. So we get very interesting lesson. And in this lesson we are going to see ReactJS. JSX is nothing but JavaScript extended. If you have a JavaScript extended, if you haven't learned it, if you haven't had it, don't worry. It is very easy to learn and I will teach you. Very simple. It is very simple to JS. And in the sixth chapter, you are going to see the components in here. So how components are, what is HTML, what is this component based this type of things you will find in the sixth chapter. And in the seventh chapter, you are going to see stylings. So how you can style out the pages with CSS, is there any other framework like CSS, SAS, etc. etc. You are going to see. And is there any other framework other frameworks like Material UI, Bootstrap, how you can implement this kind of things we can find easily styling process. And in the 8th chapter, we are going to see props. Props is nothing but a way of data handling between components, or between, let's say, between web pages, where we can store the data and pass to another. It is like a if I say if you are in HTML CSS just background, I can say you what's like a local storage. It is not a local storage. It is not won't work like a local storage, but please refer it as a local storage. And in 9th chapter, we will be having an event management. So event management is nothing but how we handle clicks, how we handle submits, how we handle on-change events, how we check like the forms, how we do DOM elements, DOM elements, everything that comes under the event management in our web development, that will be seen in the React. And moving on to the 10th chapter, we will be having state management. So React has the state management. So state management gives us a lot of opportunities to do communities. We are going to see some cases, and because of state management, only I say React became very famous. And, because of the state management, it became very easy to compile and move to the production. The development time and compilation time will be very less due to the state management. And in 11th, we are going to see HTTP client programming, that is how we see the backend, how we see the processor responses, and how we can be optimized. And in the 12th chapter, we are going to see form programming, that is nothing but we are going to see controllable and uncontrollable components. In form, we will be having input boxes, we will have checkboxes, buttons, etc., and how we are going to handle it. And in the 13th chapter, we are going to see routing. Yes. If you have had clearly in the initial time, I have said it is only for web pages, it is not for updates. But since React has a library called React Router, which we will be installing in later sessions, then we will take the routing. So using this React Router block, it performs the routing technique. It is not actual routing. It is just an illusion where routing is happening. The customer will feel routing is happening, but it is not at all routing. So I will show you how this routing is working in React also. And in 14th chapter, we will be seeing Redux. Redux is another alternate of state management, and it is a very good state management library. If we have an enterprise application, large scale applications, then we must surely go to the Redux. And we are also going to see animations in React. We are also going to see unit testing in React. So if you are a professional or if you are looking career in ReactJS, then you must know unit testing knowledge. Without unit testing knowledge, in most of the interviews and in most of the companies, so you will going to learn unit testing as well. And in the 17th chapter, we are going to look at some basic CLI commands which will help us boost our development process. And the 18th chapter, we are going to build our application and deploy our application. So building and deployment is a complete different process, and I will show you at the end of that is where. So at the end we will be building our application, deploying our application on the server, both in shared and also in the regular servers also. That is nothing but cloud shows everything I show you. And on the 19th chapter, I am not just going to leave it alone to try it, but I am going to do a real-time project where we are going to select an application and start it. So that is it. That is this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.